So today I'm doing a little prep work to do my some baby back ribs on the smoker today. I thought I'd show you the process from start to finish on how I like to get them ready and then prepare them, then all the way through the process, except you're going to miss out on the best part, and that's eating them. So, you know, one of the things I found, this membrane inside the ribs always makes it a little chewy or challenging when you're eating them. So I've always tried to take them off. And doing so, you know, it's slimy, it's a mess, it's not easy to do. So I like to fish, and had an idea one time is, you know, maybe I should grab one of the fish skinners at the local bait shop and see if I can get that to take off this inner membrane. And I found it works really well. Now I'm going to say that now it's going to work really well, and it's not going to be easy because we're on camera, but I guess Murphy's Law, right? So let's just check it out. I take that knife and I just kind of get a little bit started, and it just comes off pretty slick. And once it gets going, it's not too challenging, so I say. Don't mind the little whining in the background. We got the pups in here, and they smell the good meat that was provided by our farmers. See, this is pretty simple. And they want a little taste, but they're not going to get any. So it's pretty easy to get that off. It's going to take what, more than, it would even take a minute. Probably would take less if I wasn't trying to put this on camera and hope and pray it works out right. So. So just go inside the rib and get yourself a little bit started, and just grab the pinchers and pull. By taking this out, it really makes the eating experience so much easier and better. Just so you don't have to have that little bit of it feels more like a sausage casing, and it just helps out the flavor. So that's it. That's that easy. So I always like to use kosher salt on whatever I'm cooking. I like the coarse salt. I don't know why, it just gives it a different flavor, and I really see the best effects from it. I got a good buddy over in Nashville. I was supposed to go to Nashville this year with my family and enjoy some great music and some great barbecue, but of course we all know how 2020 is, or was, or still is, or however you want to classify it, which shot down those ideas and those plans. So about a month ago, Phil sends me a message and goes, "Hey, I got something coming in the mail to you. And I got this 2 rubs and a ghost sauce, barbecue sauce." So I've used these a little bit. There's a great flavor on them. I like dry rubs. I don't like to put a lot of sauce on any of my ribs when I'm smoking them. Some people do, some people don't. Whatever's your cup of tea is your cup of tea. But it's a really good rub, and I'm looking forward to having this for supper tonight. I'll let these sit out for probably till about 4 hours. Let them get to room temperature. Time now is about not quite 10 a.m. So if I put these on my smoker, I'll put them on for about 3 hours. I'll wrap them. When I wrap them, I'll put some butter on, but we'll show you that later. And let them sit in the smoker for another hour. And it takes maybe 4 hours. I don't think it takes for the full 4 hours. They sometimes get a little overdone, and when they're overdone and smoking, all they end up doing is falling apart easier. So it's not like overdone is bad in my mind, but each their own. All right, we'll come back later. So I don't know about you, but we have December. We're a week out from Christmas. And temperature right now is about, oh, I would say it's gotta be 50 degrees. So what do you do when it's 50 degrees? Week before Christmas? Smoke some ribs. So I got these baby backs all seasoned and ready rested. They were at room temperature now. I would say they've been sitting for a good 4 hours. Now I'm gonna smoke them here, get them some smoke. Got my smoker set at 225, excuse me. And we're gonna leave these on here for about 2.5 hours. At that time, I'm gonna take them, I'm gonna wrap them in some tin foil, put them back on the smoker so they get more heat to get done. This will take me about 3.5 hours, maybe 4. I'm probably leaving more than that 3.5 timeline, but these baby back ribs are all about, well, they'll be about ready to go here in a little while. So like I said, I got the rub that I put on here from a good buddy of mine down in Nashville. Phil got me that. Since we didn't get to go to Nashville in May like we had planned, COVID kind of ruined that, like it's ruined plans for many other people. So I'm not feeling sorry for myself, but I appreciate the gesture and the thought from a good friend of mine, and I'm excited to have these ribs in a little bit. So we'll come back, leave it closed up, sealed up for about that 2.5 hour mark, and then we will continue on. So the ribs have been on now for a good 2+ hours. They're getting really close to being done. So now I'm going to wrap them and get them sealed up so we can make sure we hold the flavor and hold the juices inside the ribs. Nothing too fancy here. Get them all wrapped up. Get them back on that heat. Leave them on for probably another hour or so, and we'll have them ready to go. We'll talk to you soon. So these have been on now for 3+ hours, close to 3.5 hours. I like to get them off, let them rest a little bit, but they should be close to being done. We'll let them rest, and then we'll clean everything up, slice them up. So we got them off smoker, they've let her rest. Now we're going to slice them up so we can have some good grub. Those are perfection, man. Got 2 hungry dogs over here trying to steal some stuff. We gotta make sure we don't let that happen. That is some good stuff. They are all good to go. Look at that, steaming up the camera lens. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Remember, thank the farmers and the men and women in uniform that protect us here in Hawaii.